A new vaccine will be rolled out in Britain with a focus on quick mass protection. Britain's health department said it was authorizing emergency use of the vaccine developed by Oxford University and AstraZeneca. AP's Karen Chalmers reports.
The approval and a shift in policy will speed up a rollout of the vaccine in the UK, which comes as a surge in infections threatens to swamp British hospitals. British Health Secretary Matt Hancock said the vaccine brings light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm also now, with this approval this morning, highly confident that we can get enough vulnerable people vaccinated by the spring that we can now see our route out of this pandemic.
Coronavirus vaccines have typically been given in 2 doses, with an initial shot followed by a booster about 3 weeks later. But in a change of approach, the British government said that with the AstraZeneca vaccine, it would prioritise giving as many people as possible a single dose, which is believed to give a large measure of protection against the virus. Karen Chamas, London.
Scientists say they have a lot to learn about the new variants of the coronavirus, but prevention remains the key. AP's Jackie Quinn reports.
Now that the variant moving through England has been detected in the U.S., people are wondering, does it spread more quickly and if they might get even sicker? A former CDC official says there are nearly 24 mutations of the coronavirus already. They're still watching to see if they might trigger more severe illness. A virus expert at the University of Cambridge says the variant there could be 2 times more infectious than the earlier strain, and that is causing concern. While it's not uncommon for viruses to mutate, experts are concerned if the mutations change the proteins on the virus surface, it could make it immune from antibodies and drugs. I'm Jackie Quinn.
British lawmakers on Wednesday voted to approve legislation implementing the post-Brexit trade deal with the European Union. Reuters' Emily Wither reports.
The ayes have it, unlocked.
And with that, British lawmakers on Wednesday finally voted to approve a trade deal with the European Union, implementing legislation agreed post-Brexit with the EU last week. Prime Minister Boris Johnson signing the deal, and with it ending over 4 years of negotiation and safeguarding nearly $1 trillion of annual trade. Britain formally left the EU nearly a year ago, and the new partnership agreement will regulate ties from January 1st on everything from trade to transport, energy links and fishing.
That is Reuters' Emily Wither reporting. The U.S. has conducted another show of force meant to deter Iran from attacking American or allied targets in the Middle East. AP's Sagar Meghani has more.
For the second time this month, a pair of B-52 bombers flew over the Gulf today. The mission comes amid growing concern that Iran may order more military retaliation for the U.S. killing of its top commander, which happened a year ago next week. A senior U.S. officer says there are signals Iran may be planning attacks on U.S. allied targets in Iraq or elsewhere. Iranian-backed militia groups staged a rocket attack last week on the U.S. Embassy compound in Baghdad. Nobody was killed, but President Trump tweeted afterward, Iran is on notice. Sagar Meghani, Washington.
A series of aftershocks jolted central Croatia a day after a 6.3 magnitude earthquake killed several people, injured dozens, and left many towns and villages in ruins. Reuters' Adam Reed has more.
The scale of a second earthquake to hit Croatia in 2 days, shown through collapsed buildings and a rising death toll on Wednesday. The most recent quake measured 6.4 and struck in central parts of the country a day earlier, leaving a total of at least 7 people confirmed dead, including a 12-year-old girl. Local media said a kindergarten in the area was also destroyed in the badly hit village of Petrinja, but there were no children in it at the time. Croatian Prime Minister Andrej Plenković has brought in the country's military to support the rescue and aid efforts. Dozens more are thought to be injured, with reports of buildings being shaken as far away as Slovenia and the Austrian capital of Vienna, as several aftershocks continue to be felt.
That is Reuters' Adam Reed. Argentina's Senate has voted early Wednesday to legalize abortion. The bill allows abortions up to the 14th week of pregnancy. After that time, abortions are allowed in cases of rape or if the mother's life is in danger. Argentina is the largest country in Latin America to legalize abortion.